What happens when 3 men get trapped in Florida for 5 days? You're about to find out. The trip had humble origins, as trip leader Preston Copenhaver puts it.
I was vaguely considering Jack coming to Florida, and then he called and he was like, "So, Florida?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then Charlie was in the background, and I think jokingly was like, "Oh, I can come." And then Jack was like, "Yeah, Charlie's available." And I was like, "Oh, dude, I like Charlie."
However, the 3 Florida men each brought with them their own insecurities, quietly hoping that this journey might give them the confidence that they need to put their inadequacies behind them. Preston has had a troubled, unsuccessful career as an impressionist. Despite his passion, he's always been incapable of performing in front of a camera. Ever since Charlie Cox got his first electric phone, he's struggled to live life in the moment. Those close to him will tell you how the attention-grabbing design patterns of Apple, TikTok, and Snapchat have exploited his daily life. Jack Anderson suffers from an acquired disorder known as camera-induced scopophobia, known to most as being camera shy. Ever since he got his first camera at a young age, he's avoided being in front of a camera at all costs. And so, Preston, Charlie, and Jack decided to discreetly use the Florida trip as an opportunity to grow. Preston figured the only way to achieve an on-camera impression would be to live the life of the man he most wanted to impersonate, Clint Eastwood. This lifestyle includes a healthy amount of solo canoeing, rigorous wood chopping, and wearing faded button-downs. Charlie also thought a small prescription in the outdoors might remedy his electronic dependence, but even this rendered itself difficult. The subtle art and flow of paddling a canoe helped Charlie keep his mind off the surge of electronic communication for a while. Fire building and maintenance gave Charlie a task to latch onto, a real-world responsibility with immediate feedback, insofar as keeping the no-see-ums away. Jack figured he could force himself to appear in front of a camera by putting himself in interesting situations, disguising his intentions by staying behind his camera all the while. Every now and then he appeared in the fringes of photographs. For their own reasons, and unbeknownst to him, Charlie and Preston captured the occasional picture of Jack in secret. And so, the adventure began, a trip full of fun, exciting experiences, covertly veiling Preston, Charlie, and Jack's inner flaws.
Tomorrow we are kayaking, or we're canoeing to an island where we will set up camp.
Not really planning ahead today.
Oh my gosh, it's Preston.
Alright, folks, let's see how the Florida men are doing. Charlie found a new outdoor outlet in the form of sandcastles. Like fire building, it gave him immediate reward as he saw the structure come together. It worked so well, in fact, that strangers took notice, and Charlie began having real face-to-face conversations with people he had never met before.
Right here we have what would be the Queen's Chamber. This is where a lot of the honey production's made, and then it gets passed down the conveyor belt to the bottling area.
Preston grew so accustomed to the Clint Eastwood lifestyle that the boundary between himself and Clint became slim. While filming Preston, Jack made a movie reference.
Preston, what's the most you've ever lost in a coin toss?
Preston instinctively dove into a spot-on impression of Clint Eastwood.
Ordinance 14, no firearms in the town of Big Whiskey.
Marking his first triumphant on-camera impersonation.
Wait, here's my Clint Eastwood
impersonation. Some quotes
impersonation.
from Gran Torino.
Get off my lawn!
After it was revealed that Preston and Charlie had captured several snapshots of Jack in secret, he began to realize that being in front of the camera wasn't so bad after all. Furthermore, he permitted Preston to film him with his own camera, performing a daring stunt to mark the occasion. As the trip came to a close, the 3 Florida men realized that with the right people around them, or rather, the right friends, they could change themselves for the better. They started living more confident lives. Lives where they weren't scared to show the world their true talents. Lives that they could enjoy moment to moment. And lives that they could preserve by capturing moments that could live on for years to come. This is the story of the Florida Men.